On the fourth Sunday of Easter, we ask that the humble flock may reach where the brave shepherd has gone before. In the catacombs we see the good shepherd carrying the poor sheep on his shoulder. When a priest is at the bedside of a dying person, he's acting rather as the pilot of a big Boeing 707. He can't afford to make a mistake. A soul has to be guided, piloted, even carried safely into the corridors of eternity. But it's risky to leave it to the last moment, for the last moment is always uncertain in its coming. Our faith is linked with joy, for we know that if we follow the shepherd, we're on the winning side. If we opt to try and do it without the shepherd, we can't be sure of getting there. And there is always the nagging thought, oh, what if there is something in the beyond? People would prefer to cancel that, and they more or less succeed, but only more or less, for the nag is still there. We see in the readings and in the psalm how that cornerstone, the one who has the victory and who has command, is rejected. He's rejected by the Jews, and he's rejected actually by baptized Christians in our time, if one looks at what's going on. All those in command of the media in a Catholic land are usually, anyway, baptized Catholics. But the optic, alas, is not seen. It is easy to cast stones at those who follow, but not to see the shepherd. It's to miss the point. The church is not a museum of saints. It's a hospital of sinners. And those who throw stones forget that they too are ill and in need, big need, perhaps more than those they're throwing stones against. Conferences find that the quality of confessions usually is in inverse proportion to the frequency of confessions. That is to say, that those who rarely go to confession have very little quite often to confess, and those who go every week and even more have many, many things to confess. They're more aware. The grime has more chance of being taken away if the bath is frequent. And so it is that those who have been freed have this glorious vision, which we can claim. And if we believe it, then what will be our joy even now, as we look into the monstrance and see, but veiled, the eyes of love. We will see him as he really is, as St. John the Beloved tells us. I'm moved by the story of the poor Negro, Claude Newman, who beamed in the electric chair. The electric chair is not the most comfortable piece of furniture in a building, and yet he went in ecstatic mode to see the one that he had already seen in that strange apparition in the prison. He knew nothing, but he was given all. Once he placed on his shoulder the miraculous medal, not knowing even what it was. He was taught the fullness of faith and told to get hold of a Catholic priest by Our Blessed Lady. It's possible that one day he'll be beatified. His story is very moving. But that was his joy. He couldn't wait to see the eyes of love again. The Good Shepherd, in Greek the Beautiful Shepherd, or kalos, is to be found in many a good abbot, prior, prioress, bishop, priest, even soul friend, teacher, in a sense also parent. The icon of Christ can be also the human. Your actions speak so loudly that I can't hear what your words are saying, may be the reaction of many in a pew. But when they see love oozing, care given, personal care, sacrificial care, then it's a bit different. People feel the ooze factor. We emit, do we not? Good or bad vibes, welcoming ones or repelling ones. This is the test of a good shepherd. Do we ooze well or badly?